So here I'm going to show you some of the changes I've made. I swapped out all of the graphics that came as part of the grid controller kit that I bought from the Unity Asset Store that I described in my first video where I talk about working on this game. But now I've actually dug in and figured out the whole system and how the graphics come together and how all of that works. And while there's a lot more work to do, I have something that is starting to take form in the style that I wanted. So I'm just going to go and keep the default characters here. And right now these are just cubes with some sort of shapes. They're not really buildings yet. I plan to add things like doors and windows later. Here in the wilderness we have some trees. They need some proper ground under them, but they exist. There's some stone walls. Right now I'm using a water texture for the sky, but that'll eventually get changed out. But the layout is that there is a main city and three wilderness regions, and then three regions of um, towns, essentially villages for various creatures such as orcs and goblins. And then there are 8 dungeon levels, split half into caves slash mines, and then the other half into the what I call the Inferno space, where you'll be fighting demons. Right now, almost everything is just sort of an outline. Like there is almost nothing here. There's just a little bit of road and water, but there's um, obviously a lot more that I need to place. But I've went and sketched out the various um, shapes and sizes that I want the zones to be. I've got some grass and cobblestone textures now, so um, it looks a little bit like outdoors, and the city looks a little bit like a city, and then the dungeons, well, they look a little bit like dungeons. But I just wanted to show that this is, at this point, becoming something of its own, rather than just being sort of a demo that uses the built-in textures. And as you can see, I've been running from all the combats, just hitting the flee button because that's automatic, because this isn't about combat right now. And here I pop into the dungeons, and again, this is just a big wide open space with nothing really in it. So I still have to draw out all of the maps and all of the content there, but I do have some sketches in place that I'm going to plan to use, and it's going to come together. I'm really excited about this. So thank you for watching, and subscribe for future progress updates. Talk to you later.